Welcome into Let's Talk Kentucky. I am your host and moderator, Lisa High. I'm sitting in for Miss Sherelle Roberts, who has the day off. I'm also joined by the Let's Talk team, Susan Mills, Kim Dixon. Ladies,
happy Friday.
I know, it is finally Friday. We're finally here. Can you believe we did it? Yeah.
We did it. Awesome.
Do you guys have any big plans for the weekend?
Ooh. Well, Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yes. Are you guys doing
Saturday.
something amazing for that? Or just kind of hanging out and
going to a friend's house.
Eating chips? Yeah, that's good. That's good.
We're just going to be eating chips, but tomorrow night, my husband and I are having our Valentine's dinner. We're going to Jeff Ruby. Did I say tomorrow?
Fancy.
Yeah,
I meant tonight.
Isn't it tonight?
Yes.
I was like, you just lied to us like 10 minutes ago.
You want to go? You can go. I don't know when
I'll
I'm
be
going.
there.
Oh, I definitely want to go. That's awesome. Well, how fun is that?
I'm going to get all dressed up and go eat some fancy steaks.
Oh, yeah.
And then go home and go to bed.
Yes, immediately.
That sounds awesome. Well, I know a lot of people are going to be doing a lot of partying this weekend for sure with the Super Bowl. Do you guys have a pick? Who do you want to win?
Kansas City.
Kansas City, okay.
That's where I'm leaning. But
yeah, that's kind of where I'm leaning too. Just, you know, Taylor Swift. She's
I'm kind of
all of us.
I'm
What can we
honestly
say?
over that. That's not why I want them to win,
Oh,
by the way.
it's definitely why I want them to win. I mean, it's the only reason, actually. That's sad. That is so sad. But yeah, so it's going to be a fun weekend. Can't wait. All right, well, let's get moving on here on the show. First of all, this Sunday, the YMCA of Central Kentucky is going to be hosting the 4th annual Philip Cullen Memorial Indoor Triathlon at North Central YMCA, located at 381 West Loudon Avenue, from 7 to 12. This is going to be, I mean, first of all, have you all ever done a triathlon
I don't
before?
actually know what a triathlon is.
I did a 5K.
Okay, did you really?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I couldn't move the next day, but I did it. It was good.
I think that's incredible. So a triathlon, so the 5K, you're running that 5K distance the entire time. You don't have to swim. With the triathlon, they're doing the swimming, they're doing the running, and they do something else. I can't remember what the third one is.
They swim, bike, and run.
Bike, that's the third
Yeah.
one. So, you know, and that's, I know, and that's
in one day?
Yes. But what I like about this is that it's going to be for all levels of ability. So if you're, even if it's the first time you've ever done a triathlon, you can do this at the YMCA.
And it's indoors.
Yes, it is. And then also, if you're advanced, that's also for those folks too. So it's any level that you could possibly be. So to me, I've always wanted to try one, and if I ever do, I think it's going to be with the YMCA, because I feel like they really do cater to all different types of skill levels with people. So
I'm shocked that it's only 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. I was like, could I finish it by 12 p.m. if I start at 7?
Exactly.
It's 7 p.m. 12 hours later.
And Susan is still hanging
on the
out.
bike. I'm almost there. Almost made it.
No, that's awesome. You know, and you know what? They do have hours that go later. So if it does take you a little longer, Susan,
They'll still be there.
They'll still be there. So that's good. Also happening this weekend, Kentucky's First Lady, Brittany Bashir, she is inviting you to join her in shopping for a good cause, because tomorrow, Saturday, February 10th, from 9 to 5, you can head over to select Kroger stores, Food Cities, and Starbucks locations to buy items for the state's 15 regional domestic violence shelters. And this is the 15th annual Shop and Share. It's always held the day before the Super Bowl to let Kentuckians shop for their goodies and also shop for a good cause. How awesome is this, ladies?
That is really cool. I'm glad
amazing.
they're doing that.
I think it's a great way to raise funds to get the things that are needed right now, and to make it convenient too. I mean, you're already picking up chips and dip and queso.
Yes,
and
for the Super Bowl. So
burgers and hot dogs, and I'll stop now. But but yeah, you can do it all in one stop.
Yeah, and everything's donated to the shelters, and you do so just simply by buying it at the store there, and you can donate it right there. So
easy peasy.
And they'll get it to those 15 locations. So it's really awesome. And then also, this is so cool. I can't wait. We have to do this. Okay, so you may have heard about a pub crawl, but what about a chocolate stroll? There's one happening in Frankfort, and it's being sponsored by Traditional Bank. You basically go from place to place in downtown eating different types of chocolates from Rebecca Ruth's Candy Factory.
Yes, please.
Right? The event is next Friday, February 16th. And for more information, go to downtownfrankfort.com. How incredible is this? Have you ever done like a chocolate stroll or anything like that?
I've done a pub crawl, but I haven't done a chocolate stroll.
Yeah.
And if they're kind of similar, but replacing the chocolate, it's something my body could handle these days.
Oh yeah,
I got
sure.
this. I'm totally capable
Yeah.
of this. I can do this. I can load up. It's going to be great.
Right. What a great idea. Those Frankfurt people, they're on it, you know. They know what they're doing in Frankfurt. They're like, you know, heck with the pubs. Let's do the chocolate stroll.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. And Rebecca Ruth candies, they're amazing. They have the Blue Moon.
Those are
like,
so good. Such a Kentucky tradition.
I know.
Yes.
I wonder if they'll have bourbon balls and all of that
I'm
there
sure.
too along the way. I mean, do they have it? Well, I wonder if they have it set up to where you have all the different chocolate options that they offer at the factory, and that you can try each one.
That
as you
would be a
go
good
through the
idea for
stroll.
them to do. Yeah.
I mean,
Absolutely.
I am willing to do this. I'm willing to try all of them, okay?
Yeah.
I will do it.
Okay, thank you for your sacrifice,
Thank
Kim.
you,
I
Kim.
appreciate it. I wonder if they're going to have drinks too along the way. I wonder if
Yeah,
that
wouldn't
might
be a bad
kind of
Maybe like a
idea.
chocolate martini.
Yeah. Yes. Ooh.
Those are yummy.
They
I
really
like it.
are.
I like the way you think, Susan.
Have a bourbon ball and a chocolate martini.
Oh, yeah. All right. All right. Well, coming up after the break, we will give you some tips on having hard and sometimes awkward conversations. Keep it here.
No one wins alone.
NASCAR is really a team sport.
You need your mechanics, your pit crew to make everything come together.
No different at Morgan & Morgan. That attorney has a great team behind him that makes them the winning team.
I'm Appliance Pro. We'll help you make your kitchen chef ready.
Appliance Pro's inventory blowout sale continues now through the end of the month. This is the perfect time to update your home's kitchen. Come in now for the best selection on top quality GE refrigerators, washers and dryers, ovens, ranges, dishwashers, and more. We are locally owned and operated and located at 2320 Fortune Drive in Lexington. The inventory blowout sale till the end of the month. Don't miss it.
Spectrum Internet delivers with fast and reliable speeds nationwide, so there's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum. Now get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi and a Spectrum Mobile Unlimited line free for 12 months. Visit Spectrum.com or call 844-242-1479. Spectrum Internet offers speed and reliability, while advanced Wi-Fi gives you best-in-class security and privacy for all your connected devices. And Spectrum Mobile delivers unlimited talk, text, and data with nationwide 5G included. Switch now and get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 with advanced Wi-Fi and one line of Spectrum Mobile Unlimited free for 12 months. Start saving today. Go to Spectrum.com, a Spectrum store, call 844-242-1479, or scan to call now.
Your skin is ever-changing. Take care of it with Gold Bond's healing formulations of 7 moisturizers and 3 vitamins. For all your skins, Gold Bond.
Welcome back, guys. It is time for the countdown conversation. This is the part of the show where we discuss as many topics as we can in 6 minutes. Ladies, are you ready?
Of course we are.
All right. That's what I like.
Put it in gear.
I love that type of energy. And we have some really good topics today. Oh, spicy, as what Sherelle would always
That's
call
right.
them.
They're
There's some
spicy.
spicy topics.
They're spicy.
And this first one is serious, but it's also so important too. So one of the most awkward things in the world that you have to do is have a tough conversation with your loved ones. And it seems like that would be an easy thing to do because they're loved ones, their family, their loved ones, friends, whatever. But it's actually not. It is very difficult for a lot of people to do this. So we have some tips that you can use to make it go a little bit smoother. So first up, Susan, what's your tip that you want to offer?
Well, I always feel like, and I've learned this as I've gotten older. I wasn't very good at it before, and especially as being a mom, is validating someone's feelings.
Yes.
You may not agree with them. That's okay, and that's where a lot of the arguments start. But if you say, you know what, I hear you, I understand what you're feeling.
Right.
And then offer your opinion. It's not a right or wrong necessarily.
Right.
But just say, I hear you. Because if you say, I disagree with you, automatically that wall goes up.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
And you know, boxing gloves come on and stuff like that, and people get defensive.
And it's so hard to do that sometimes because we have it in our mind, you know, exactly what we want to say, and you're not really listening. Right. Sometimes you find yourself not listening. So the validating in the conversation ensures that you're actually listening in the conversation and not just focused on what you want to say.
Right,
Absolutely.
and those emotions are okay.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
You don't have to agree with someone to say, I hear you.
Yeah.
You can empathize a little bit, see where they come from. I think another way to do this is trying to influence the opinion, not influence the opinions, give information to maybe help people understand there are other points of view. Maybe you would consider this, or this person wrote a really good article about this, who sees your point as well, but maybe brings up some other things. I also find this kind of influencing talk to be good when you're talking to a group of people and they aren't coming together.
Yes.
And you're trying to
sure.
to mediate almost, being able to offer other solutions and, hey, have you ever considered this? Or maybe this person is thinking this, something you hadn't thought of before.
Yes.
These are delicate issues, but I think treating them with respect.
Well, and
That's the key.
that's a great point, Kim, because a lot of times emotions are high around things that we're passionate about,
Yes.
right?
Right.
And so we kind of get settled into our own opinion. And so if you come in and just offer different viewpoints,
Yes.
you know,
Yeah.
I think it could be kind of eye-opening for everyone.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And Kim, what about you? What's your...
I think that's it right there, though, to
Yeah.
be able to talk to people and make sure that people feel supported, but also maybe have a little bit of something that they can find out. You know,
Right.
it's like, well, maybe I should look at this, or
Yeah.
tell me how that affected you.
Yeah.
And going into it with an open heart,
Yes.
you know, into these conversations versus, again, just having that you know, preset idea of what you want to say and not being open to receive information that you're hearing too. So
What about
it's really
you?
important. So yeah, the one that when I was reading through the article, the one thing that I found that I thought was really interesting was setting boundaries for yourself. And what that meant was if you are going, you know, if you have a family situation that's extremely difficult, if you need to take time away from that family and keep away from them and not have the conversation, that's okay. Give yourself that time. Don't feel guilty and don't feel like you have to go and talk with people when, you know, just because you're feeling guilty about it. You need to do what's right for you and make sure you set the boundaries for yourself that you know what, hey, I'm not ready to have this conversation yet. When you're ready, then that's the best time to do it. And also, before you go in, set the boundaries as far as, you know, talk, what the article said, which was really interesting, was talk less, listen more, and ask questions. And it puts you in control of a difficult conversation that you're going to have with someone. It puts you in more control. A lot of times people think if they talk more, they're in more control, but that's not the case.
Yeah.
If you talk less, listen more, it puts you in more control of your emotions and your feelings and your reactions too.
That's a great point.
So I hope that helps with everyone else. And you know, go to our webpage and to our Facebook page too. If you have any comments, any ideas for tips to have those difficult conversations with people,
good.
it's you know, let us know what your thoughts are on that too.
Yeah.
All right. So next up, the 2024 fashion trends are hitting the runways around the world, and some are calling them weird, new, or divisive.
Ooh,
I know.
okay.
So I don't know. But some of these looks look like the same stuff that we've always worn growing up. I mean, I've seen a lot of these styles. Okay, so here's the first one, and we've got pics we're going to bring up. This is called the peplum. The peplum.
That's
Look
not
how
something you wear to Kroger.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, why not?
It's a little different than the way I remember a peplum blouse, but it's not new.
How do you remember the peplum
It's a blouse with that little
the poof thing down at the bottom.
Yeah,
it's like a shirt with a skirt.
Yes, basically, in a way, a really short skirt, like a button down with a really short skirt.
Right,
But
and ours was made of like nice cottony fabric.
Yes.
You know, this looked like leather and pleather and anything else, you know, all shiny.
Definitely
and,
not comfortable.
Yeah, but those were, I mean, we've been wearing those for years.
That's old news.
I know,
And capri
it is.
pants. I saw capri pants on the runway.
Capri pants are on the runway, and also the skirts, these sheer and mid-length skirts. Look at this.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, now if you look really closely, they're see-through completely.
Oh,
look,
gosh.
you can see her underwear underneath there.
That's a skirt?
That's not something you wear every day or ever.
Right.
Look at that.
Maybe a cape.
I know, I don't think.
Can you wear pants underneath? If you can wear pants underneath
the
sheer skirt,
then yes, maybe.
I think so.
I think that's a new fashion trend, Susan.
Next year on the runway. They're always evolving.
Yeah, they are. I mean, you never know. But yeah, and capri pants was another one that they do, and we've had those. We stole those back in the 80s. We stole those from the 60s, the 50s and 60s.
They're in my closet now.
Yeah, I have some too. So I don't know. Start your own trends. That's what we recommend. All right, well, coming up, you're never too old to have your fairy tale, and one woman is making it happen. Keep it here.
Next, ET, Las Vegas is rocking with Dwayne Johnson, returning to his WrestleMania roots.
This is my house.
Plus, our Justin Hartley exclusive.
Next, ET.
Tonight at 7 on ABC 36.
And the first rule of marketing, never do the same thing twice.
Wrong. I gotta do the Kick of Destiny again.
What?
But this time, fans can pick if I'll make or miss for $10 million.
Interesting.
And right now, new customers bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets if you win.
Let's do it.
Wait, were we gonna use the new guy this year?
Should I go? I'm doing the kick again. You're gonna miss, Gronk.
Bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets if you win. The Kick of Destiny 2, live Super Bowl Sunday. Make your free pick now on FanDuel.
Want a flatter, tighter tummy? Then check out new AbEX from Sono Bello.
Doctor, after my pregnancies, my body just never bounced back. I had this stomach overhang that made me really self-conscious.
It's not your fault. That stubborn fat and excess skin is very difficult to get rid of with diet and exercise alone.
That's exactly why I went to Sono Bello. I really trust their team of experts, and I finally got the flat stomach I had always wanted.
Introducing AbEX from Sono Bello. Remove fat and lose excess skin permanently in just one visit.
AbEX is a great alternative to a tummy tuck because that overhang you mentioned becomes flat and tight fast with minimal downtime.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation now to learn more about AbEX by Sono Bello. Call 1-888-507-8988 or go to sonobello.com.
American Idol goes all over the nation.
The hometown's big
and small.
Home is where the dream starts.
Inspiring.
And Idol is where the dream takes off.
You're going to Hollywood. You make dreams come
true. Welcome back to Let's Talk Kentucky. All right, today our guest at the table is Kayla Russell with Fairy Tale Forever. Kayla, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
I'm
so excited.
Aw, well, we're excited to have you here. Every girl wants to have a fairy tale or be in a fairy tale or have a fairy tale wedding. I mean, it goes on and on and on.
Yeah, it really is forever.
So, I love this. So first of all, Kayla, tell us a little bit about Fairy Tale Forever, your business.
Yeah, so this really got started because my kids, they love doing this kinds of stuff, and then I would do their birthday parties, and people would kind of ask me, would you do my kid's birthday? Like, I'm so busy, and I was like, yeah, any reason to celebrate, any reason to plan a party, and so it really snowballed from there, and so now we're getting into the second year of actually business.
Yeah.
And so people are reaching out, and I've done story times. Like I did a series with Gray Line Station that was really cool, and we do sensory bins and Play-Doh and different activities. It's just been really fun.
So you help organize parties for people or events or get-togethers? Is that what you do? Is it a brick and mortar location or is it?
No, so it's out of my home. So not yet.
Yeah.
So I'm still in the very early stages of this and kind of figuring things out. But people, and I tell my clients I'm kind of a la carte. So they'll contact me and be like, hey, this is my budget. What can we do with this? And so I can do balloon arches. I do sensory bins. And just kind of, they tell me their theme and where, and then we kind of go from there.
And what ages is this for? Who have you done this for so
far? Forever. So like, that was kind of whenever I picked the name, I really wanted it to be for any and all ages.
Fairy Tale Forever.
Fairy Tale Forever. You know, just because you're a grown up doesn't mean we can't have fun and we can't do the kinds of things that were magical to us as children.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
totally agree with that.
Do you change up things a little bit when it's a kid versus
of course.
adults?
Like I did a Galentine's thing last year, and we had champagne, and we made our significant others cards. And so I really try to, I take the theme and get really creative with it.
That's great.
It's
So
really
what
fun.
I love about it is that, okay, you have these cute little things here. It looks like Play-Doh and all this little sensory stuff. So I know it's so important for every child to be able to have that sensory and tactile experiences and stuff. And I love how you're incorporating all of this. That's one of the a la carte options I feel like that you have. But how can people customize this?
Well, so they'll tell me, like I had a few weeks ago, I had a princess theme, and we did a dress up section. We had a tea party. We've made our own lip gloss.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, like the possibilities are just endless. And the kids, like a lot of parents, they'll come in like, oh, I'm so sorry, they're messing things up. That's what I'm there for. I want you to make a mess. I want you to get in and use your sensories and just...
Oh, this is amazing.
Yeah, just explore.
And you make
it's
this,
really,
right?
Yeah, oh yeah, I make all my dough. I dye my own rice.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and because my kids, when they were little, they would mix colors, and I would just like, oh, don't mix the colors, don't. But now I make it and... Mix the colors, let it dry out.
It feels great.
And it's cheaper.
I love it.
It feels just the same.
It feels actually better.
It does. I
And
agree.
it's so easy and simple to make.
What are some of the biggest challenges that you have with your business?
Oh my goodness. Well, I don't even think I have. Well, honestly, learning the business side of it, because I can create. Like, that's not the issue. The creative side. The business side is where I'm like, I call my husband and I'm like, are these am I doing the taxes right? I don't know. I know. But this is great. It's really the business aspect of it.
Yeah.
That has been a learning process for sure. Yes. Oh, absolutely. I've got a little bit of imposter syndrome. Like, people call me.
I think we all deal with that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Interesting.
Sure.
So how do people get a hold of you? What do they need to do if they want to have a fairy tale and be part of a fairy tale?
All of my clients, it's really been a lot of word of mouth. I've had some really awesome clients that will send their family to me, but also Facebook and Instagram is kind of the best way right now to get a hold of me.
Okay.
Yeah, and we go from there.
Kayla, this is so much fun. I envy you. You have the best job in the world. I know. Look at this.
I really do. My husband has been so patient. We were kind of like, okay, we'll take a year, and if it works out, if it takes off, great. And I have been so pleasantly surprised. The Lexington has really just blown me away with how supportive everybody has been.
Well, this is great. Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
I don't know what that is. But
I don't either. I just lost part of it too.
Thank you so much.
Kayla, thank you so much for being here today. We appreciate it. How much fun is this?
Thank you guys for having me.
All right, coming up after the break, you've heard about pizza crust stuffed with cheese. Well, guess what? We have crust stuffed with money.
Do what now?
Keep it, money. Real hard cash. Keep it here. We'll tell you about it after the break.
This right here is confidence in a bottle.
Not only does it change you on the outside, but something in the inside, knowing that you're looking better.
It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt in my life.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Well, today we're going to see one for ourselves and let you be the judge. It's called Plexiderm, and lifestyle expert Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and you'll notice the model has bags underneath his eyes and some sagging, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face, and that's how easy it is.
All right, what's the active ingredient?
Okay, so it's silicates that are minerals found in shale rock, and what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes in as little as 10 minutes, no prescriptions, and very little effort. Even watching the video, this is a real, it's a model, but it's a real guy with real bags underneath his eyes.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera. This is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It was amazing. It feels good. Feels great. Looks even better.
And I did this to my father. We were at home. So we applied it to his under eye bags. And let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view. And now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. He calls me every single month saying, hey, Annette, I'm out of Plexiderm. Please send me more. And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles. The way you want to do it is you want to have a clean, dry face. You use a small amount because it's so powerful. You have high school reunions, you have events you want to go to, you want to look years younger, this is it.
At our $14.95 price, it's the best way to try Plexiderm and see it work for yourself after your first application. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Kentucky. Okay, in today's What's Trending, today is National Pizza Day, and Papa John's wants to deliver you a pizza stuffed with $58,000 in honor of the Super Bowl. 58, of course. Papa John's has created what they are calling a special Vegas-style pizza. It's not stuffed with cheese, it's stuffed with $58,000. Okay, maybe that's a metaphor. It's not really stuffed. We're not going to be getting a big pizza stuffed with all kinds of money, but they will Venmo the money to you. Ooh, so, I mean, it's a great contest. Today is your last day to enter. You go to Papa John's website to enter. You don't have to buy anything, but you can get extra entry tickets if you buy the Papa John's Epic Stuffed Crust Pizza or add a Pepsi to it, or if you pay for your order via Venmo.
Oh, okay.
You're going to get extra tickets for the contest.
I didn't even know you could do that.
How cool is that?
I love it.
I know.
I always want a reason to eat pizza.
Yes. And this is a really good one.
Perfect. Well, you're going to be at Jeff Ruby's. So.
Yeah, you've got Jeff Ruby's to deal with.
There's always lunch.
But you can always enter. But you don't have to. They said you didn't have to buy anything. Go to their website. You can enter the contest and to win. I know. I love it too.
Awesome.
All right. So our woman we're talking about today is Dr. Elena Sesma. She is an anthropologist at the University of Kentucky in Africana Studies Department. She specializes in historical archaeology, community-based methods, and Black feminism. Her current research project is focused on a former plantation site in the Bahamas. She's doing historical archaeology work with the descendant community who has lived on this property for the past 150 years. Her work is focused, her work is focused on drawing connections between the lands that we inhabit and how it affects us, collective memory, and pushes people into political action. So, Dr. Sesma, you are a woman worth talking about. Congratulations. And, you know, I love women that are going into studies like this. It just, you know, it's so fascinating to me, the history of the land. Who would have, you know,
you don't even think about things like that until you hear stories like this.
We are tied to our land.
We are. We are. That's right.
Congratulations.
That's right. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today. Have a great weekend, everyone. Bye.